Greetings, Keechlings. I'm here with my live reaction of Dr. Stone, chapter 173. Last chapter we met Dr. Chelsea, who I call Pumpkin Nami because she's a geographer. So, there's similar traits there. I thought there was anyway. But she also is very knowledgeable in geology as well. The geos, they get me. But yes. They have a plan going forward. She suggested they use a motorcycle instead of using the lab car to traverse the section of South America leading to the Amazon River and then take it the rest of the way to the Petrobeam Ground Zero location. So yes. Anyway, we're taking a land-based shortcut from the Pacific to the Atlantic, cutting straight across South America. Okay, and we're seeing that map. For that, we need 6 motorcycles. Oh, they're going, okay. I figured they had to have made going for more than one, but you never know. Okay, and there's the cover page and everything. It's, it's them riding motorcycles, but obviously that's how the series is. It shows the most idyllic version of things, and I love it. Earth Race is the title. Okay. Well, I think you might succeed in that if you do make the motorcycles, because I don't think Stanley has them, but then again, he does have 2 planes. So, anyway. Oh ho, the sea voyage will be long, but then there's no reason not to make what we can. Okay, so Kaseki's he's just happy. Chelsea is just kind of befuddled. It seems you're a bit dazed and confused, dear Chelsea. You're only just joined us, but it's already been one antastic fade tale after another. I hate that when he does that. I never know how to pronounce the words. This series is just me trying to pronounce words that I'll never be able to pronounce. That's the sum of it. Why don't I just fill you in? Oh, she is just out of it. Good Lord. So on the moon resides the culprit who petrified humanity, or at least his descendant. Maybe he petrified himself and then had some kind of revival method, almost 4,000 years later, revive myself and lord over the world from the moon. That is some kind of crazy ass plan if it turns out to be true. It's I will be Rita Repulsa. I'm on the moon, goddammit. Oh, Lord. Stupid. But anyway. To get to the moon, we've embarked on the worldwide adventure to gather resources. Our next stop, South America, also happens to be the source of the original Petrobeam. Okay, and she's got her little, kind of feel to it. So hyped! It's totes freaky how you guys think outside the box. I just love her. Also, I do love that she kept the little pumpkin, even though and I didn't notice it before, but when I was looking at her picture and everything again in the last chapter, she even has a pumpkin backpack. How does that even work? But those things are going to rot away. What kind of preserving agents are you going to have? Because it'll be 3 years later and she still has the same pumpkins. I guess, maybe change them out, but that would get kind of annoying after a while, wouldn't it? Anyway, so they got the Medusa in a box now. And if the device is indeed lying in wait at Ground Zero, perhaps we could use it to turn the tide against Stanley and his band of pursuers. Okay. That makes sense. Ha. But what if Stanley and our new friend, Zeno, manage to take it for themselves? Okay. I loved that, shit, what was his name? Damn. It's been a while since I've had to say it, so I guess that's why my brain ain't working so right. Hyuga, or Hyoga, and then, he had a good plan. And then Kohaku kind of like, yeah, we might have a rat in our bunch. Managed to take it for themselves. We wouldn't stand a chance. And poor Suika's just like, yeek, too scary. Right, it's a double-edged sword. That's why we must reach ground zero before they do. You're a bad dude, Zeno. She's right up in his face with that finger. I don't think he's that bad of a person anymore. Like, he definitely had that air about him, but now that he understands what's going on, he's met a former ally in science in Senku, so it's like, yeah, I think he's completely turned around. Stanley, on the other hand, and his elite group of soldiers, they're kind of still up in the air. I don't know if Zeno can like change them over to a better side of things, or at least get them to stop pursuing them. I don't know. Yeesh. Forgot my manners again. Sorry for pointing, Kay. But you'd better not try to take the weapon for yourself. No more of that evil genius stuff. Dear Chelsea, don't mince words. So direct. Oh. Now, she doesn't hesitate at all. The total opposite of me. I'm jealous. Oh, Suika's like, she's like the older me, but different personality. Because they even have the, bad eyesight. Dr. Chelsea, you're a truly elegant geographer. God, like I said, I can't say the words, but that one really messed up. Geographer yourself. So why not join me and take charge of this world? Okay. Nah. What are you doing with your face? Adventuring with these guys seems way more funsies. And besides, I owe Senku and Kaseki for my new glasses. Okay. And she's even grabbed both of them. Senku's just kind of like, Koseki's like, I was in a different part of the ship. How did I materialize here? That's probably why he looks so confused. Just tell me what to do. I'll help out however I can. Great. The first way to put your geography skills to the test is to help us locate a certain resource. Chelsea has joined the party. Rubber. Are they going to find the rubber tree plant? Or, because really, I have no idea how rubber is actually made, so this will be very enlightening. Like out in nature? Is rubber that important? Our American team could never obtain rubber, so we struggled to come up with decent substitutes. It's quite a special item when it comes to science and engineering. Okay, and they're thinking of all the rubber items and such that they could make out of it. They're like besties, totally in sync. So Chelsea, Senku, and Zeno, they're just kind of like, oh, think of all the rubber products we'll have. The crown jewel has to be tires. They're leagues better than glass skis. Those were made out of glass? The fuck were you doing, Zeno? Or bamboo wheels. Well, the bamboo wheels actually were pretty good. For sure, tires gave humanity a major boost in the mobility department. If you're looking for speed on land, tires are basically a cheat code. Yep, in sync besties. Also, I like her. I think she might get a little annoying at times, but I think she'll be a good addition, to the group as a whole, so I'll put up with it. Well, if you know for motorcycle tires, there's more than enough in Central America, or Central and South America, so how about a pit stop? I'll be happy to be your guide. A rival explorer has emerged. Oh. Yeah. If it wasn't for his lady-in-waiting at home, Chelsea might actually be an interesting love interest for Chrome. But, like I said, we got Remy back home, so it's like, I doubt he would dump her for Chelsea. I ain't dating some prehistoric chick or some shit. It's like, I have my priestess at home. It's not a competition. The issue is this race against Stanley across the globe. Yes, it is. Collecting rubber while keeping up with fuel needs. How long will that take? A few days, even at top speed. Days? If we're just sitting around, then Stanley is definitely going to catch us. We're working with a sorry if you can hear my dad in the background coughing like crazy. Goddamn. Good Lord, every time I go to record stuff, there's always something in the background. Anyway. Okay. We're working with a brutal time limit. Okay, so what's got Ukyo freaking out? Ukyo. Yeah, that's it. I believe it's much worse than that. Our time is already up. Oh God, are they already here? Right now, our ship is being picked up by radio waves. With the Perseus in the hands of the enemy, our own ship's radar has locked on to our position. Okay. This is bad. Who the hell is this dude? We've never seen him before. But he must... Oh, he has like a freaking crosshair in his eye. Okay. So he must be like their dead eye. And like their most... He's like their Ukyo. So like, you have a rival now. Aren't these the radar controls Ukyo is always messing with? Okay, so we've got Genro there. Let's see. So he doesn't have a clue what's going on. Oh, he just threw a dart. Oh, he knows where they are. There, the enemy and Dr. Zeno's location. He just threw a dart behind himself onto a map that... Good Lord, how did you hit that precisely? He's kind of scary. Genro's like, hey, get back to the POW room. It just coming back from the... from the bathroom. I was burping in the last batch of videos. Why am I burping now? This primitive radar works. The equipment gives me enough to analyze with my skills, and not just the enemy's location. The radar cross-section even ensures I'm not misreading the signals. I can't say I follow any of that, but that's why we've got a elite military radar operator on our side. Ah, so that's what he used to do. Okay. They're up against a warship with an abundance of oil. Given the speed difference, we'll have them cornered by nightfall. Oh boy, Ukyo wasn't kidding when he said we're out of time. What's Senko gonna do? Be careful, guys. Yeah, Genro, screw you. I can tell from the enemy's radar waves they're closing in on us steadily and surely. You mean it's a showdown between you and the enemy radar guy? I mean, how would that be the case? That makes no sense. I mean, he's already locked in. It's like, I'm afraid it's not much of a competition. It's a one-sided hunt, and we're the sitting ducks. This radar stuff, how does it work in the first place? Do you really know do they really know our exact location? Yeah, their eyes are radio waves. They remember those, right? Or you remember those, right? So Senku's like, Kohaku, we literally have been using this for like 2 years, I think, at this point. Or at least a year. So it's like, you should know what that means. Sure, that's what shoots out when we talk over the cell phones. They're like invisible beams going through the air, right? Those radio waves launch out in every direction, and when they hit something, they bounce back to the source. That's how radar works. Aha, there's something there, says the little diagram. So it's like there's the Perseus and there's the Zeno ship. Okay, they've made landfall. They've dropped anchor. Okay, guess we'll be searching that cove. How did you know there was a cove there, Maya? I mean, really, there's like nothing on that freaking screen that would indicate any of that to me, but whatever. Maybe she can see something I can't see. There's little use in hiding since you cannot run from the eye of science. If hiding won't work, then we have to speed up and shake them. Wouldn't sails keep us, or wouldn't sails help us go faster? There's some cloth in the mobile lab, but not nearly enough. There's definitely no time to weave sails from scratch. And Chelsea's like making sails? When I was so desperate for someone to find me, I spent a whole year making her frickin' kite things. These freaky big kites. But now it's time to hide instead? What a cruel joke. And it was like, I made these to contact people, but now we have to run and hide? And everyone's like, that's cloth. We can use that cloth. Your kites, of course. Okay, back on the Perseus. We'll catch up any minute now, right? So fast. Oh, he's noticed that they're on the move. No, impossible. How'd they... out of nowhere? They're accelerating. They'll run out of fuel before long. Okay, so Stanley's coming into the conversation. He overheard the so fast, and now he's like, they won't last long. And stopping to resupply means they're dead in the water. The enemy vessel, the radar cross-section is too big. They must have erected a sail. It's a sailboat now? A sail really gives them that much of a boost? Somehow, but this is way faster than any normal sailboat. How are they doing this? I'm curious too. Like, did they make like a catamaran or something, or like make well, maybe nah, catamaran wouldn't have made that. Yeah, I'm just thinking of Waterworld, and like there was like to give like the catamaran that the Mariner has like an extra speed boost. He has like this kite thing that pops out. And I'm wondering if they maybe did that, because I mean they were kites that Chelsea made, so who knows. Also, my light is flickering. I think it's about to die. It's like it belonged to my grandmother, and it's like over 30 years old, I think. I always remembered it at her house, so it's like, good lord. And I'm 30, so it's well over 25. It can drive and rent a boat. Anyway, how are they doing this? Let's see here. Ha ha! Okay, so we got Ryosui here. And it's like, oh, they did just make a... That is kind of like the sail from frickin' Waterworld, actually. And it just says hell on the front. We're hell for leather. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're soaring like a Formula One car at sea. Yeah, they just kind of attached it onto the front. Wait, are they actually holding on to the frickin' They are. You got Hyoga on the top. And then you've got Tsukasa on the right side. And you've got Teju on the right. Or the left side. Whoa. Well, that, like, it's really on its way out, I swear. Maybe I can finish this video. A kite-like sail. Like the spinnakers used in yacht racing. What? Oh. Ha ha ha. Of course, making use of this crazy speed boost demands a ton of skill and power. But with our pro sailor Ryosui, along with Teju and the power team, that's 10 billion% no problem. Increasing a boat's size means a kite whose surface area is larger by the square of the increase, while weight increased by the cube. I didn't understand a damn word you said, Zeno. meaning smaller vessels are the only ones that benefit from this acceleration via kite. Okay, that makes more sense then. In battles of science, the smaller combatant isn't necessarily at a disadvantage. We're probably zipping along as fast as them now. Am I wrong? So Chelsea's all excited. Yay! All of these science vehicles make this the best global race ever. That might have actually been Rio Sway saying the first one. But anyway. Yep, we're on our way to the resource that'll let us cheat our way across land. Those rubber trees are gonna be ours. Okay, so they really are after the rubber trees. Why is it focusing on Chelsea's old camp? That isn't a rubber tree, was it? You mean you ran away from the rubber tree? If that's the case, that's kind of crazy. Anyway, and then we see a tire and everything, and yeah, that seems to be the end of the chapter. Okay. Before the light goes out, I'm probably going to have to buy a new light. Okay. Yes, that light is on its way out. But yes. Okay. They have their plan of action. They're going to make 6 motorcycles. Okay, that's way more than I thought. But then again, they have a decent-sized group. Makes sense. So yeah. They obviously wouldn't want to leave anyone behind because then they would be captured. And then that's even less of a group that they have to work with. And yeah, that isn't really an option. So yeah. So 6 motorcycles is the plan. They want to find rubber trees so that they can make rubber to make tires, which then will give them a cheat code across land. Really wouldn't call it a cheat code, but okay, makes sense. Also, that whole thing with the glass skis, that's kind of ridiculous. What kind of ballistic glass did you make, Zeno? Like, ridiculous. But, so yeah, that's the plan there. And now it's like a battle of radars in a way. You know, the Perseus radar systems that were pretty decent for the most part now have a pro at the helm, which is pretty sad for our boy Ukyo, who was also kind of a pro, but this guy seemingly has a lot more experience because he's quite a bit older than Ukyo. So yeah, that's kind of sad. But yeah, so that's a big disadvantage. But Chelsea's use of her kite sail things has allowed them to accelerate the boat. So yay. I'm kind of happy that I was actually thinking along that line when I was thinking about Waterworld, and then it kind of happened. So but yeah, I didn't really think it was something that actually happened in real life. So that's cool. That's cool. It would have been awesome if they instead had made a reference to the movie. But, you know, it is what it is. If it's a real thing, it's a real thing. I mean, that's probably where the movie got the idea from then. So yeah, smaller boat ain't out of the race just yet now, is it? But, yeah. They still have to get it to the frickin' location in question. Or otherwise, yeah. I don't know exactly if Stanley's group could make rubber to begin with, unless they, you know, got Zeno back. So yeah, like, even if, so like, that's probably not even going to be something on their radar. So like, they just want to get to the location in question of where the Petrobeam is, and then from there, you know, maybe utilize it if it's still there, which I highly doubt. What the hell kind of systems would you have had to have made that would have lasted 4,000 years almost? So, no. That thing ain't there. I don't even know why that's a thing that they're even worried about. Like, unless there's some kind of alien technology or whatever coming into play in this series in the near future. I mean, the spin-off series, Dr. Stone Reboot Byakuya, like, there was an alien in an asteroid. So it's like, aliens are a thing. So, or, you know, so maybe Y-Man is actually a descendant of aliens, or he's actually the one and true person who did it. back in the late, before or at the time that the series started, which would have been what, 2017? Yeah. So yeah. So that's a thing. But yeah. I'm still not sure how all that would work out unless it's an alien. If it's got alien tech and everything and it's an alien, okay, that makes things a lot more feasible, even though we're getting too far into, like, sci-fi, even for this series. And I mean, the Byakuya, like, spin-off series really kind of pushed that point with Rey and everything and her intelligence and, like, her modifications of the space station. So, like, that was crazy. I loved it, but it was crazy and very unbelievable. But yeah. I think that's about all I have to really say about it. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. Anything I missed, misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so check that out. And as always, thank you for watching, like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next time, my Kishlings, I guess the road to rubber is on. Yeah, the race for rubber. Yeah, woohoo!